control. In a program, statement may be executed sequentially, selectively, or iteratively. Every programming language provides construct to support sequence selection or iteration. First, we discuss about sequence. The sequence construct means statement are executed sequentially, that is, one after another. Every program begins with the first statement of main program, then the next statement will be executed, then next, and then next. And when the final set of statement of main is executed, the program is done. This is the syntax for the sequence construct. Statement 1 get executed, then statement 2, statement 3, and so on. And when the final set of statement is executed, we will get the result. The next flow control is selection. In selection construct, we will test a particular condition, and if the condition is true, then the set of statement is executed, otherwise different set of statement is executed. This construct is also known as decision construct because it helps in making decision about which set of statement is executed. That means if a particular condition is true, first set of statement is executed, otherwise the next statement is executed. The next flow control is iteration. Iteration construct means repetition of set of statements depending upon a condition test. Till the time the condition is true, a set of statements are repeated again and again. As soon as the condition becomes false, the repetition stops. This iteration condition is also known as looping construct. In this section, we will only discuss about the selection statement, and first selection statement is simple if statement. An if statement tests a particular condition, and if the condition is true, a course of action is followed. That means a statement or a set of statement is executed. Otherwise, if the condition is evaluated to false, then the course of action is ignored. That means if the condition is true, in this case only, we will get the required result, and if the condition is false, we will get nothing. And this is a kind of drawback in simple if, that is, we are getting a result if the condition is true only, but if the condition is false, we are getting nothing. And this flow can be improved by using simple if else. First, we discuss about the syntax of if statement. If followed by a particular condition and then statement 1. This is called body of simple loop. This may contain one single statement or it may contain a group of statements. And if this simple if contains group of statements, these group of statements will be enclosed in curly braces. But here we have only one statement, so we can ignore curly braces here. For example, if the age is greater than 18, then this statement will get executed. That means the person is eligible for vote. This statement will get printed on the output screen. But if the inputted age is less than 18, we will get nothing. And this drawback will be overcome by using if-else construct, which is our next statement. If this condition is true, then this set of statement will get executed. This is block 1. And if this condition is false, then the control automatically transfers to this block of statement. That means we will get the result if the condition is true, as well as if the condition is false, then also we will get some result. For example, if the basic salary inputted by the user is 8,000, then the total DA will be calculated as 40% of basic, and the gross salary will be equal to total DA plus basic. But if the salary inputted by the user is less than 8,000, then the total DA will be calculated as 20% of basic, and then we will get the result. Next selection statement is nested ifs. Nested ifs. A nested if is an if that has another if in its body or in its else body. That means we can have if-else construct within simple if. The nested if can have 3 forms, and one of the form is displayed here. If expression 1, if this condition condition is true, then the control transfers to inner if, and if this condition is true, then the statement 1 will get executed, and if this expression 2 is false, then the control transfers to this nested else part and statement 2 will get executed. Otherwise, if this expression 1 is false, then the control automatically transfers to the else part. This is the program to create the equivalent of a 4-function calculator by using simple if. Here we are taking two input from the user, A and B, and an operator, plus, minus, star, and divide, and based on the operator inputted by the user, we will get the output. Thank you.